Hello, my name is Agnes from Kenya. I come from Mount Kenya region, that is central Kenya. Now, I am a storyteller and I started storytelling way back when I was a small girl. I remember when I was in nursery school, I was always the person that children were picking in class to tell stories during the storytelling session. Then I continued when I was in high school, when I was in college. I just used to tell it to my colleagues, to my friends. And now that I am a teacher, I love storytelling to my children. I teach small children from 3 years all the way up to 9 years. And I get a lot of pleasure when I tell my stories to any audience, small children and adults. And today I have a story. Its origin is from Mount Kenya, and it is about a certain farmer. Now, long time ago, when national parks and animal orphanages had not been constructed, animals were free to roam whenever they wanted. And there was this farmer who liked planting all types of crops in his garden. But at this particular time, it was a dry season, and he decided to plant a drought-resistant plant. And the plants that he planted were sweet potatoes that are locally known as ngwashe. So the farmer planted ngwashe in his garden, and then he went home. Lucky was the farmer, because the plant did very, very well. Then it was time for him to harvest his crop. But the previous night, just before he harvested his crop, animals from different parts got into his farm, and actually they tramped onto the plant, and some, like elephants, were digging the crop with their tusks and eating them. They completely destroyed his plant. So in the morning when he went there, he was shocked. Oh my God, how can these animals do this to me? I haven't even tasted even a single ngwashe from this farm. I will teach them a lesson. So what did he do? He decided to dig a trench. He dug a deep pit. And when he was doing this, he got so tired and his hands developed blisters from holding the hoe. Then, out of nowhere, Johanna, the conman, appeared. And he said to the farmer, "Hey man, what are you doing down there?" I am trying to dig a pit because these animals are destroying my crops. They've dug all my sweet potatoes and I haven't even tasted a single one. So, can I help you? I can see you are so tired. Your hands are full of blisters. Can I help you? Sure, you can. Johanna continued, but on one condition. I will share with you any animal that falls into the pit, that trench that you are digging. I will share with you those animals that will fall in there. Okay, the farmer replied, we can share it like this. All female animals will belong to you, and all male animals will belong to me. Okay? Okay. So the farmer got out of the pit, and Johanna the conman got in, and he continued digging. He dug, and by the end of the day, the pit was done. The two men agreed to meet at the same point the following morning. And when they met, wow, there was a male pig. The male pig had fallen into the trap, the pit, the deep trench. And who did it belong to? The male pig belonged to the farmer. So happily, the farmer carried the animal, and his family had plenty of food to eat. The following morning, the two men met at the trench again. And what was in there? Another male animal. And who did it belong to? To the farmer. The farmer carried his animal, male animal, took it to his wife and his son, and there was plenty of meat for his family. The following day, the two men met. Again, another male animal. Johanna got frustrated. What's happening here? Farmer, how comes you are the only one who is catching male animals? Does it mean I'll never get anything to eat? The farmer laughed at Johanna, the conman. How stupid were you to make such a deal with me? Don't you know that it is the breeding period and all female animals are breeding their young ones, are nursing their young ones? Male animals are left, are the only ones who are looking for food to feed their young ones, and the females. You should have thought twice when making such an agreement with me. Okay. Johanna got frustrated and he said, then I won't give up. The breeding period will be over and all the female animals will be out in the field looking for food. Johanna came to the pit the following morning and he waited. The same day, the farmer's wife got tired of eating meat every day. Every day, pig. The other day, rabbit. The other day, male animals. She got so bored and monotonous, was killing her. So she said, let me go to the field and check if I'll get some sweet potatoes from there. Probably the animals didn't destroy everything. I might just get something to eat. So she went happily looking for something to eat from the fields, and just as she was going, the farmer's wife fell into the pit. At home, the farmer and his son waited and waited and waited. She was not coming back. What's wrong with your mother? The farmer asked his son. She left in the morning looking for sweet potatoes and she hasn't come back until this time. What's wrong? Let's go and look for her. So they went and they were surprised to see Johanna the conman dancing around the pit. He was happy and he was dancing. Hey. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar? No, Papa. Eating female meat? Yes. He was so happy. What are you singing about, Johanna? The farmer asked him. Why are you so happy? Just caught a female animal. The farmer and the son looked deep into the pit. His wife had fallen into the pit. Wait, Johanna, my wife is not an animal. You can't eat my wife. But we agreed, any female animal that falls in the pit belongs to me. But my wife is not an animal. How can you eat my wife? The men argued, they almost started fighting. And just then, the son interrupted and he said, wait. Please stop arguing. Father, you made this agreement with Johanna and you have to obey what you said. You said the male animals belong to you and you've had your share. You've been eating male animals. And the female animals must belong to Johanna. Now, do this. Johanna, get into the pit and fetch your female animal. Johanna got down into the pit so that he could pick his animal. Then the farmer started celebrating. Yeah, there's another male animal inside the pit. You know what? Johanna, the conman, had to give up the farmer's wife to save his life so that he could not be eaten as a male animal. Thank you.